Yes, everybody, today we will solve some questions from age problems. Now, firstly, I will open the homework which I gave for you to solve. So, what? Yes, we can read also. We must choose a question from here. If you have a question in your mind, you can tell it to me. Perhaps I may increase the visibility, but then we will lose some part of it. Yes. Is there any question? Can you see? Can you read them?
Yes.
Is there any question which you want me to solve?
So, teacher, last week.
If you don't solve any age problem, you can take it from class. Yes, which one do you like to solve? Any one of them?
No.
Hand. Yes. What?
Mr. Watson.
Mr. Time. Okay. Let's do the 10th question. Number 5 told that 10 is his lucky number. So now let's solve the question number 10. This is the question number 10. You don't have to write the written part. You can write in your notebook just number 10 because it says in homework number 10. So, how can we solve this question? Remember that firstly, in first one, let's start with explanation how to solve it. For the second one, you may try it for yourself. There are two important sentences. This is the first one. Mr. White is 24 years older than his son. This is the first sentence which gives us an idea and a connection. This is the first sentence which gives us an idea or a connection between these ages. Now, the second sentence says that 5 years from now he will be 3 times as old as his son. Will be that. So, there is a second sentence which gives us another question about past or future. So, as the last sentence asks the question, find their ages. So, we have, there is given two different connections. One of them for present time, the other for 5 years from now. That means the other is about future. So, remember that Mr. White and let's say his son, we draw a table. We write their present ages and in how many years? In 5 years. 5 years from now. That means after 5 years. Now everybody, the idea is, now we must name their ages by using algebraic expressions. By using x, we must name somewhere. Then, by using that point, by using that x point, we must find the others. So, the idea is, if I name by looking to the first sentence, I will make the equation by looking second sentence. I will get the equation by using second sentence. Firstly, let's name them by using first sentence. First sentence says that Y is 24 years older than his son. So, age of Mr. White is connected to age of his son. Am I right? Did you understand this? If I tell that his son is, let's use another problem here, like this. His son is X years older, Mr. White will be 24 years older. Did you understand right now this part? So, by using this name, I will complete the table. When you put a letter into table, by using that same letter, without caring about the question, without caring about the second sentence, without caring about the other sentence, you will complete this table. value, write a letter here. By using same letter, you must complete the table. So, these are the present ages in 5 years. So, in 5 years means 5 years in future. So, both of them will get 5 years older. We will add 5 to their ages. Right now, his son is X years old. After 5 years, his son will be X plus 5 years old. Right now, Mr. White is X plus 24 years old. After 5 years, 24 plus 5 makes 29 years older. Now, I completed the table. So, I named them by using first sentence. So, I will get the equation by using second sentence. Second sentence says that 5 years later, Mr. White, he will be 3 times as old as his son. Do you understand this? This connection will be after 5 years. This equation will be after 5 years. White will be 3 times as old as his son. Did you understand the equation? How did I do it? Did you understand? White, age of White, will be equal to 3 times his son's age. Did you understand how I get this equation? Follow the sentence. Okay. Now, this is about after 5 years. Now, I will use this algebraic expression which I completed in table in this equation to get x. So, Y's age is x plus 29. 3 times his son's age is x plus 5. Now, I must solve this equation. Solving this equation must be very easy for you because I gave you many questions in homework. Firstly, you must open the parentheses. Let's do that. 3 times x, 3 times 5. X plus 29 equal to 3x plus 3 times 5 is 15. Single x is smaller than 3x, so we must use the smaller one to the other side always. That means we will move x values to the right side, numbers to the left. The number 29 is already on the left side. The number 15 is on the right side. I must move it to the left as minus 15. 9 minus 5, 4, 2 minus 1. 1, 3x minus x is 2x. Which is equal to, can you tell it directly?
Yes.
So, okay. Now everybody can tell it directly, so there is no problem. So, x is 7. What do we need to find? Their ages for present. So, Mr. Y is x plus 7, that means x plus 24, that means 7 plus 24, which is 31, and his son is 7 years old. Look at that. Right now, Mr. White is 24 years older. Think about after 5 years. What will happen after 5 years? Son's age will be 7 plus 5, 12. Mr. White's age will be 31 plus 5, 36. 12, 36. 12 times 3 makes 36. So, we found the true result. Okay? Yes, everybody, let's solve another problem about age problems. Another one for age problems. So, you two, number 1 and number 2, compare to the word and research me. Yes, it's right. Now we must make a table. You two also, we must make a table. Sylvia and Martin, there are 2 people, and their present age, and what is written in here? 20 years ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I didn't write the years part. Look at that. For each case, we have a connection. All of you started with the present time. You started with present time. So, in present, what's the idea in present? Sylvia is 16 years younger than Martin. So, if I tell that Martin is at Sylvia will be x minus 16. Sylvia will be 16 years younger. Everybody did this step. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, but some of us has questions about the second part. If in the second part, if we talk about future, if we write there in 20 years, we will make plus 20. If we write there 20 years ago, we will make minus 20 from each. So, this is right now 8x minus 16. It is right now x minus 16, and I must make it minus 20 more.
Or X minus.
This is just x, I must make minus 20. You put minus 20 to each of them. You put minus 20 to each of them. Or you subtract 20 from each. Did you understand what we did? Did you understand? Minus 20 here, minus 20 here, both of them. So, if I want to write this one, or let's do it later. Now, about 20 years ago, there is a given connection. What do they tell us? 20 years ago, he was 5 times as old as she was then. So, which one is a girl, which one is a boy? Sylvia is a girl, Martin is a boy. So, Martin, he was, that means Martin was something. Martin was, what's that? What was that? He was 5 times as old as Sylvia. That is the connection about 5 years ago. That is the connection about 5 years ago. In this equation, we will put these algebraic expressions. Instead of Sylvia, we must write x minus 16 minus 20. 5 times, instead of Sylvia, x minus 16. I don't have a word, sorry. And minus 20. And instead of Martin, we will write x minus 20. So, firstly, I will collect these two numbers. I will subtract those two numbers. Minus 16 and minus 20, both of them, they have same sign, so it will be minus. And we will add the numbers. 16 euro bought, 20 euro bought. Completely, we have 36 euro bought. Okay? So, on the left part, we still have x minus 20. So, firstly, I must open the parentheses. 5 times x and 5 times 36 I must make. 5 times x will be 5x. 5 times minus 36 will be minus. 5 times 6, 30. We have 3. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3. Another 80. So on the other side we have x minus 20. In this case, x and 5x. Which one is smaller? Single x is always smaller. So x will come here. It's positive in there. We must make it negative on the right. We must change its sign. So I must move the numbers to the other side. Minus 20 is already on the left side. So it's same again. Minus 180 on the right side. I must move it to the left side. So it will be plus 180. 180 minus 20 makes 160, which is equal to 5x minus x makes 4x. 4x is equal to 160. 1x should be equal to, I think we can tell it directly, 1x must be 40. 4 times each number makes 160. 4 times 4 will be 16 and another 0. Okay? So x is 40. Now the present ages. So age of Sylvia is 40 minus 16. 40 minus 10 is 30. Minus 6 more, 24. Age of Martin is 40. Okay? Understood? Oh, very good. Let's do one more, another one. Then we finish age problems. After that, we start to word problems. We can start to word problems. Huh. can I wait in here? So let's try to. Yes, everybody. Let's continue with another question. Which one can we solve? 7? Older, younger, or let's do this one, 11. Question number 11. This has another written part. Yes, this is the question which you need. Now everybody, try to solve this question by yourself. Let's pause the video once. Let's continue with this one. Now, what can we do? First, we must prepare the table. There are two sentences which gives us connection. The first sentence says that Okan is twice as old as Dua. This is about which time? This is about present. So there is another sentence which is about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, what was the idea? He was 4 times as old as Dua was then. So right now, what are the year ages? There are two sentences. They give us a connection. First sentence gives us a connection about present time. The second sentence gives us a connection about 4 years ago. So we have Okan and Dua, and again present age, and there is another connection which is 4 years ago. Let's write just ago instead. So everybody, about present time, what is the connection? Can you read the first sentence? Do you know what means twice? Yes. As numbers? What does it mean? Times 2. Yes. So if Dua is X years old, what is Okan's age?
X minus
X times 2. 2x. 2x. Twice means times 2. Twice means times 2. If Dua's age is X, Okan's age will be 2 times X. 2x. If Dua's age is 5, Okan will be 10. If she is 6, Okan will be 12. Times 2 always. Okay? So by using these algebraic expressions, I must find the other side also. Before I make the equation, I must find the other side ago. So what does it say? 4 years ago. To make 4 years ago, we will put minus 4 to each. 2x minus 4x minus 4. We will put minus 4 to the each. So 4 years ago, what is the connection which is 4 years ago? What is the connection? He means Okan. Okan was 4 times. Okan was equal to 4 times as old as Dua. 4 times as old as Dua. Okan was 4 times Dua. So this is about 4 years ago. We found these algebraic expressions by using this part. That means when I put them into this equation, it will give me this x value. The age is in present. So Okan's age is 2x minus 4. Instead of O, you write 2x minus 4. 4 times, what is Dua's age? Dua's age is x minus 4. So let's solve this equation. First we must open the parentheses. 4 times x, 4x, 4 times minus 4 is minus 16. 2x minus 4 is in here. 2x and 4x, which one is smaller? 2x is the smaller. That means we move 2x to the other side. If we move 2x to the other side, it will be minus 2x, and 4x is already on the right side. The numbers minus 4 and minus 16, I must write them in this equation in the next step. Minus 4 is already on the left side, minus 16 is on the right side. I must move it to the left side as plus 16. 16 minus 4 makes 12. 4x minus 2x makes 2x. 2 times which number makes 12? 2 times 6. Okay? Did you understand the idea? So, the present age of is 2x, which is 2 times 6, 12. Do R is equal to x itself, which is 6. The present ages. Okay?